Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm down in Puerto Vallarta again. Quick little trip, just a few days, I think 4 nights we're down here. We're gonna do some exploring around town. Of course, we're staying in the Zona Romantica down by the beach, so should be nice. Anyways, don't know what we're gonna get up to, but it should be pretty fun. So stay tuned and we'll explore Puerto Vallarta. So we landed last night and just finished breakfast at McDonald's there, as you've seen. Didn't really film a whole lot yesterday because I was pretty jet lagged actually. What a flight. It was a bad travel day. But anyways, I'm happy to be here in Puerto Vallarta now. So that breakfast was amazing. All right guys, first breakfast here in Mexico, and I went over to McDonald's. Of course, it's actually the only thing open. I'm up pretty early and it's 24 hours a day here. So check this out. I got the McMoletes, which is like an English muffin. Then they put some refried beans, cheese, and bacon on it. Comes with a hash brown and a sausage and pico de gallo on the side. I'm gonna grab a coffee over at the Starbucks because a lot of the local coffee shops, they don't open till about 8:30, and we're sitting at maybe 20 after 7 now. McDonald's is open 24 hours a day. That's why I went there for breakfast. I'll try to get some more Mexican food into the video, of course. I love Mexican food, so it shouldn't be a problem. I was just starving because of the bad travel day. Anyways, we'll get going here and see what we can get into. All right, so I'm crossing the little river here, getting over to the Isla, I forget the name of it, but it is a shaky suspension bridge. You wouldn't want to have your coffee with you going across this, but anyways, we're gonna go check out this island on the way back to the hotel, and before I get ready for the day. So we'll have a little peek around here. It's actually quite nice over here on this little island. They have a cultural center and stuff. We'll go up and look at that. All right, so we're up here on the island, just kind of right in the Puerto Vallarta, close to the Zona Romantica, not far from Oscar's really. I was here last year, actually. I'll drop the link to the video in the description if you want to see that video. I won't be doing as much stuff this time as I did last time. Last time I went to the Choco Museum, all kinds of stuff like, you know, like a typical tourist. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to walk through here, kind of see, well, this is kind of the least garden area, but there's a whole bunch over here. We'll take a walk through there. Here comes a little Mexican cat, and yeah, we'll take a spin through these gardens. Very nice little place, especially early in the morning with your Starbucks. They're still doing all the Christmas stuff down here. The Starbucks was loaded, and we're sitting at, what's today? I think we're on January 20th actually. Oh, inauguration day. Cool. But yeah, so anyways, we'll take a peek through here and go see what's happening. Yeah, it's kind of nice in here for a little stroll, quite peaceful. Get away from the hustle and bustle of the main streets there. If you've been here before, you'll know most of the streets, at least down this end of Puerto Vallarta, are all the cobblestone. It was quite noisy, a lot of traffic, you know, just like any major city. So this is a nice little retreat, kind of right in the heart of Puerto Vallarta. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. I'll drop the address below. I can't remember the name of the island off the top of my head. I just flew in yesterday, but yeah, very nice down here. Place is full of cats too, and there's some dogs walking around and stuff. Quite beautiful. You got some places to sit, hang out. You could even play a game of cards. Lots of garbage cans around, and the cultural center is absolutely beautiful, and it's right here at the back. And if you're here later in the day, they have some beautiful bistros, steakhouses, and stuff like that, all here on the island. Really, really nice. Speaking of restaurants, here's an Indian restaurant right here. And yeah, it's literally lined basically all the way up. It starts down at the beach and it comes all the way back. The cultural center's kind of just in there. And yeah, that's it. So anyways, I'm gonna go find my wife now. I've lost her. I have no idea where she's at. This happens all the time when I film. Yeah, there are tons of cats here. It's almost like that little cat retreat in Torremolinos. No, not Torremolinos. Where was that? Yeah, Torremolinos. There's one in Torremolinos and there's one in Benidorm actually, over in Spain. But yeah, tons of cats here, which is kind of nice. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Okay, now I'm gonna go find my wife. All right guys, I have found the name of the island I'm on. It's the Isla del Rio Cuale, and the garden is the Jardin de la Amistad. Highly recommend coming to check it out. All right, so this here is the back at the cultural center. Last year when I was here, this entire courtyard was filled with streamers and the banners and stuff that you see all over Mexico. I'm assuming that must have been for a specific holiday because it's not here now, but it's actually beautiful back here. Lots of cool stuff. Keep an eye out. You could spend quite a bit of time here. There's all kinds of like nice murals. Here's another restaurant. Some more murals over here. Plus with the gardens. And then when we get down to the other end, it's full of shops and kiosks. Really nice. And here's some more of the bistros and stuff as we make our way out into the kind of shopping area with all the kiosks. It'll all be down here. Once you slip under this bridge, keep going that way, it's all shopping kiosks all the way down to the ocean pretty much. And then you'll find Oscar's restaurant and tequila tasting kind of site. I did that last year in the video if you want to check it out. All right, just made it down to one of the main parks here, close to the hotel, just walking back, and there's a whole exercise class going on. There's got to be about 50-60 people over there doing an outdoor exercise class. Kind of cool to see. I guess they got the weather here in Mexico for it. All right guys, all cleaned up, freshly showered, and out for the day. I headed up to La Isla. It's the Puerto Vallarta shopping village. Really, really nice. If you ever been to the one in Malaga by the airport, it's kind of like that. It's an outdoor kind of fashion, a little bit of high end, a little bit of everything here. Restaurants, shops, really, really nice, really well done. Lots of different water features, plants and stuff. It's absolutely gorgeous. So going to take a peek around here. Not sure why it's called La Isla. There must be a big water feature here or something. Anyways, hopefully we find that. But we'll get going around here and check her out. Very nice. All right, so it appears I found the water here. So I guess it's encircled by this kind of little river. Kind of interesting. It's a beautiful spot though. Check this out. Oh, they got a West Elm coming. One of my favorite stores. Love West Elm. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Look at this little water feature over here with the sands. Maybe they do performances here. They still have a lot of Christmas stuff up actually. Even Starbucks still had all the Christmas stuff out. But yeah, it's kind of really nice in here. Very beautiful. Now I just have to find my wife and mother-in-law wherever they have gotten to. Probably in a clothing store somewhere. Yeah, so just at the back end of this shopping village, there is a ton of turtles in here, and they're literally everywhere. They have a nice little spot here for them. Look at them, huge, some of them, very huge. Yeah, it's kind of cool though. There's a little baby turtle right in the center. Yeah, interesting to see all these turtles here, just in a shopping village. Really nice. Really, really nice. Ooh, head first. All right, so I'm about to head out of the mall here, the shopping village in Puerto Vallarta. Not a bad little spot if you're looking to do some shopping. I'm not really in the shopping mood on this trip down to Mexico, so we won't be here overly long. But not a bad place if you need something. Lots of nice stores. They got a few restaurants in here too, and it's very, very nice inside. Anyways, I think I'm gonna head back to the Zona Romantica and get on with the rest of my day and see what's happening there. But yeah, nice spot here in Puerto Vallarta if you want to do some shopping. All right guys, so just finished a fantastic lunch down on the Malecon. Had some tacos. My wife went with some fish tacos, absolutely delicious. We just made our way up to this little look off here. It's the Faro or Lighthouse Look Off. I was here in my last video too, but my wife was not with me at the time, so I figured I would bring her up. It's a cool little place. Yeah, they got some history panels in here, a little write-up. Better brush up on your Espanol though. And then this beautiful mural, and let's take a walk right up to the top here. It's kind of up just in the hills, about 3 blocks off the waterfront. You'll see when we get up. Really, really nice view. Now, there is a higher one. Actually, you can see it. It's right up in this area here where you see those radio towers. That's a bit more of an investment. It's quite a few stairs going up, but this is quite nice. You'll see the famous church here in Puerto Vallarta off to your left, and then of course the Malecon is down below, and then the airport Nuevo, that's all out that way. The hotel zone's down there, and then yeah, the Malecon, and then Zona Romantica 5-10 minutes that way. So yeah, it's just kind of up maybe 3 blocks off the Malecon. Absolutely beautiful area. Here's the background, and yeah, that look off up there is absolutely epic, but it's if you're not in the best shape, the stairs might kill you. Yeah, absolutely beautiful up here. All right, so I'm just making my way down the stairs from the look off. Check this out. They got this barbed wire, concertina wire, all strung up across, I guess to keep people out. Interesting. A bit aggressive, unless if it's, my wife said maybe it's to keep the cats out. I don't know, but they could probably just go through the fence underneath. But yeah, it's interesting to see concertina wire just in a subdivision up here in Mexico. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna head down to the famous church, go have a look at that, and here's another view of that mural before we take off. There's some beautiful murals here around Puerto Vallarta. They have a lot of the walls all done up, absolutely stunning. Some great artists here, and it's not graffiti, it's actual beautiful murals. So anyways, we'll head down the road. The church is maybe a couple 100 meters to the left there. Probably see it right from here. Yeah, there's the top of it there. So we'll head over there, go check it out. Absolutely stunning, and yeah, we'll be there in a sec. And here's one of those murals I was just talking about. It's right under the look off, actually. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And yeah, anyways, we'll head her down. I'll give you a shot of the look off here in case you're looking for it. It's on Calle Matamoros, and it is right up there. So we went to go see the church, but there's actually a wedding taking place right now at the moment. So we're gonna have to come back because, I mean, there's people in there watching their wedding, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna give them their privacy. We'll, I just poked my head in just to see, and yeah, wedding. So anyways, we'll leave, but here's the side of it. Won't show you too much because we'll have to come back and check her out. All right, guys, we were just making our way back into the Zona Romantica and decided to stop for a little drink on the riverside. Check out the view here. Quite nice. Nice little river. It goes down to the Isla Island they were at this morning, and this here, Modelo Negra, is one of my favorite beers anywhere in the world. Absolutely delicious. All right, good morning, guys. Day 2 here in Mexico, and I'm up early and out for a walk along the coast here in the Malecon. I'm actually gonna go for breakfast at an old coffee shop that's been around since the 1930s here in Mexico. I was visited on my last trip and it was absolutely phenomenal, so we're gonna go check it out right now. All right, just sat down at the cafe here. Open since 1938. Got myself a double espresso, and the wife just got an Americano with some milk. Fantastic little place. They got all kinds of like cool Christmas drinks, kind of loaded with sugar, but I'm sure they're absolutely phenomenal. The Christmas stuff seems to stay on a bit longer here in Mexico, since I think we're on the 21st of January now, and they still have Christmas stuff out, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, nice little setting right down on the water here. Beautiful. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting as you're walking around Puerto Vallarta. You'll see the old kind of traditional style homes, and then you'll see these brand new modern condos. They're popping up literally all over the skyline, especially in the Zona Romantica where I'm staying. The juxtaposition between old and new is very evident, and there's a lot of money coming in here, a lot of new construction and stuff happening. Very, very interesting. You can see the buildings up here versus the old style. Alright guys, just out for a little walk down the Malecon, and I stopped at a little bar. It's absolutely a gorgeous promenade here in Puerto Vallarta, and I actually grabbed Victoria, which was one of my favorite beers back in Malaga. Obviously not the same, this is the Mexican version, but just as delicious as the Spanish version. Anyways, I'm gonna grab some ribeye chicharron tacos. Never had those before, and tuck into those, and then I think we'll head out. My wife has gone to the beach with my mother-in-law, and I'm not exactly built for tanning. I'm a little fair skinned and a redhead, so yeah, I'd look like a lobster by the end of that day. So I'll go for a walk and see what I can get into. All right, so I was just cruising down the Malecon, and I happened to pass by the McDonald's, and they are offering a cup of cheddar, liquid cheddar, for 20 pesos. So I was like, I just ate some tacos when I was having those beers, but I had to stop in and try this. Check this out. Literally cup of cheddar, 20 pesos. So I just grabbed a quarter pounder. I guess we dunk her on in there. Let's see how it goes. No, not good. It's not good. It is super salty. It's cheap enough for 20 pesos, but it tastes like super processed cheese. Of course, that's what it is, but oh, it is not good at all. Avoid that. All right, guys, so we're gonna go check out the famous church here in Puerto Vallarta right behind me. I'll drop the name below. I'll just leave it to some B-roll. I don't like to disturb people in a church as usual. So anyways, without further ado, let's go check her out. Hey guys, so we were just out for a little stroll, checked out the church and stuff, and I said, well, it's 11 o'clock, time for a cocktail. So I went over to Oscar's, one of the best places here in Puerto Vallarta to grab a cocktail. So we're up on the terrace, just kind of near the Malecon. It's a beautiful view, and the cocktails are delightful here. Some of the best cocktails you're gonna find in Puerto Vallarta. Definitely check it out, and they have a great menu too. I ate here last year when I was here. Fantastic spot. Guys, just heading out at Oscar's. Had to have one more cocktail before I hit the road. Absolutely fantastic place. You can see it behind me there. Solid place for a cocktail or a meal. Anyways, check her out if you're ever down here. So we're just heading down the boardwalk here, and it is packed today. So we had that fantastic cocktail. We're gonna head over to Noroc, which is just a couple of minutes away from Oscar's. We're gonna go for a nice lunch over there. It's one of my favorite spots here. All right, so we made it over to Noroc. We got a few cocktails coming. I went with the top shelf cocktail. Sounds absolutely phenomenal. I forget the description, but I'll put it below. And then we have a ceviche, an aguachile, and some shrimp coming. This place is absolutely beautiful. It has water surrounding your table. I'll put some B-roll below. Absolutely phenomenal. I was here last year. It's gonna be a phenomenal lunch right on the beach. All right, guys, here we have some green aguachile, which is shrimp, a bunch of chilies, cilantro, cucumber. And over here, we just have a shrimp ceviche, which is basically citrus cured shrimp and a bunch of fruits and corn, and then a bunch of tostadas, crackers, and stuff to put it on. Absolutely phenomenal. This dish here is fried shrimp, fresh from Mexico. Absolutely fantastic. Dusted with a little chili, I believe. Going to be amazing. All right, guys, so we ordered dessert here. We got a little nutmeg ice cream and a corn brownie. Looks absolutely fantastic. We'll tuck in and give her a go. All right, guys, fantastic meal here at Noroc. If you're ever down in Puerto Vallarta, I highly recommend coming here. That corn brownie dessert was so unique, absolutely phenomenal. I probably wouldn't order it anywhere else in the world, but in Mexico, it just hit. Absolutely amazing meal. Highly recommend Noroc. Fantastic day. All right guys, final morning here in Puerto Vallarta, just about to head out to the airport in a couple hours. Went to Starbucks for my final breakfast, which actually has a pretty decent menu down here in Mexico, much better than some of the other ones around the world. Had a great time down here. We had some fantastic food at Oscar's and Noroc and a bunch of other places. My final meal last night, I went way in the back of the Zona Romantica to a taco place run by three sisters. I didn't film them because it's like an intimate little spot, and I went with my mother-in-law and my wife, so I didn't break the camera out, but I will drop the address below. You've got to go there. Everything's handmade, family run. It's amazing. Definitely check them out. And if you're on the Puerto Vallarta food tour, you will be stopping at their restaurant if you decide to do that. Anyways guys, it's been a short video here from Mexico, but we'll see you in the next one. We're heading to Europe next and then Asia in March. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.